I actually started in the business when I was very young, about 5 years old. I think my wife figures I've done about 215 movies and about 500 TV shows. And I don't remember all of them. I liked it. As a matter of fact, I liked it more than I thought I would. I thought everybody in it was really pretty good, you know. And I hardly remembered it until I saw it this last time, you know. You know, throughout the years you do so many movies and some of them you just forget, you know. I think if I'd have done Gone with the Wind, I would have remembered it, you know. But everybody was nice on Fast Company. I liked it. You know. I'd like to do a sequel to it. What the hell? I think I'm too old to drive anymore, though. Yeah, just a little bit, but not a lot. Just a little in a couple of movies, and it wasn't on a racetrack. It was, you know, street stuff. So I really hadn't been involved in that much. I thought it was great. I didn't know anything about it, but all the guys who were driving up there and helping us were really nice. Bunch of nice guys, boy. No, to my knowledge, he didn't show any of that. He was really just kind of he seemed to know how to make the movie, and he seemed to generally be very calm, you know, and he was not aggressive at all. And I found him to be a nice guy to work for, you know.
It was just another character role in a direction. One of the major things about that is that I did have some feeling about, you know, it's not unusual that actors say the best and the most interesting roles are the villains. You know, they're sometimes humorous, they're sometimes wily, they're colorful for sure, and probably they also represent the audience's innate skepticism about goodness, especially in movies, where the hero is presented very often with a fixed morality that he's good or something like that, that maybe is not so believable. There was only one incident, and I can't remember exactly what it was, that we had some difference of opinion, and I thought I had enough sway to kind of get it, and found that he was resolute and said, no, we're going to do it that way. I felt his sense of character or a certainty, or his sense of belief in himself, or his, you know, so I did it that way. It was pretty alien, yeah. As a matter of fact, that's an interesting question, because being close on the turf with those cars, revving their motors, each one having 2,000 horsepower, you not only had to wear earplugs, but you could feel the vibration right through your body. I've never quite forgot that, you know. Yeah, that was really dramatic. Well, if I had my druthers, I would have loved to work on any number of subsequent films of his, of Cronenberg's. I've watched most of his films since. The Brood was something I wished I could have done, but I've never worked with him since. I think he's, well, you know, what, auteur, I mean, he certainly creates most of his things, or at least they come from an impulse to, that he has personalized and knows something about, not just some idea hanging out, you know, ready for grabs in an audience. No, he's an artist.
I thought he directed very well. A couple of times there were things that I disagreed with him, but I didn't argue with him. I thought most of the time he was right on.
It's a simple morality play of which, you know, I'm sure anybody, if Cronenberg were to revisit it, would be a very much more complicated modern picture. But it played well. And you know what? I remember after having seen it the first time, somebody who knew that world well, guy who was interested in hot rod, said it's an accurate depiction of the world of who sponsors these races.
Inaccurate and accurate.
No, inaccurate. It was accurate of the world of the sponsors and what they expect. But this was kind of like small-time sleaze, really, in a way. You know, but what it was. Yeah. Well, the advantage may be that the material is special. That is to say, it's not, you know, for big audience consumption. It's not for
Sure.
kids or something like that. It's got some seriousness, and that's a draw point of its own, you know. Many big stars actually will get involved in productions that can't command their salaries at all.
Well, Robert Redford's done it twice, low budgets.
Has he done low
Yeah,
budget?
really. He shoots him up where he lives, up in the mountains up there, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there are actors who will do a role in some guy's picture that, you know, that is just because it's serious. I mean, and it's a good part and it's good material, or they believe in the material.
I think so.
And take a small piece and sometimes wind up richer than having taken a big salary.
A job is a job.
We're going to redo it, and I'm going to play his role, he's going to play mine.
Yeah.
And I'll get to punch you.
I ain't gonna see what I'm gonna do to you, kid.